In this demonstration you will learn how to instantiate the main window of our WPF application in C#. Let's switch to Visual Studio. Here I've opened the Customers App project that you can download from the course homepage on pluralsight.com. When you open here the app SAML file, you can see here the startup URI property on the root element. It points to the main window SAML file, which means that the main window is shown when the application is started. But to use dependency injection with the main window, you need to create the main window in C#. To do this, you remove from this root element the startup URI property. Next, let's go back to the Solution Explorer and let's open the code behind file of the application object. First, let me press Ctrl- to remove the unnecessary usings, and let's also get rid of this comment on the class. Now, in this app class, you can override the onStartup method, which is used for the startup event. This method gets called when the application is started. So here, you can create a main window variable and you initialize it with a new main window instance. Then you call on that main window the show method to show it. That's it. Now you created the main window in C#. Let's run the application to see if this works. Yes, as you can see, the main window comes up. Now let's stop the application again. Now let's go again to the Solution Explorer and let's take a look at the code behind file of the main window. Here in the constructor, you can see that the main window creates the main view model and it needs to pass all the constructor arguments to the main view model. The main window needs actually a main view model. This main view model is a dependency. But it should not be the responsibility of the main window to create that dependency. The main window's responsibility is to be the main window of our application. So instead of creating the main view model here, let me cut this and let's take a main view model as a constructor parameter. Then you can just assign that parameter to our view model field. Now you see it's not the main window's responsibility anymore to create the main view model instance. Now let's go again to the Solution Explorer and let's open again the code behind file of the application object. Here, where you call the main window constructor, you need to pass in now the main view model and all its dependencies. I press Ctrl- to add a using directive for the view model namespace. Now I put the cursor here on the customer data provider and I press Ctrl- again to add a using directive for the data namespace of our application. Now let's run the application and let's see if this works. Yes, as you can see, the main window comes up and everything works as before. But now you pass here the main view model to the main window's constructor. As you can see, the main view model itself has the customer's view model and the product's view model as a dependency. So actually, all the constructor parameters are dependencies that you inject. Right now, we inject them here manually by calling the constructors. In the next clip, you will learn how to inject them automatically by setting up dependency injection.